Broncos country, hold on to that energy because today we're diving headfirst into the story of a guy who's making Broncos' hearts beat faster. We're talking about Brandon Jones, the safety who joined the Denver Broncos in 2024 and is proving he's way more than just a replacement for the legendary Justin Simmons. This guy's on his way to becoming one of the best in the NFL, and this video is for all you diehard fans who live and breathe that Broncos spirit. So grab a cold one, hit the couch, and let's talk about how this dude is changing the game. For our defense, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to support the channel. Broncos country, when the news dropped back in March 2024 that the Denver Broncos signed Brandon Jones to a 3-year, $20 million deal, I'll be honest, most of us weren't too thrilled. Who is this guy? Replace Justin Simmons, you serious? Simmons was the guy, an all-pro, the leader of the defense, and cutting him to save cap space felt like a punch to the gut. But let me tell you something. GM George Paton knew exactly what he was doing bringing in Jones. And now, in 2025, everyone's seeing that this 27-year-old safety didn't come here to just fill a spot, he came to dominate. Jones came over from Miami, where he spent 4 seasons with the Dolphins. He started 30 games, had solid numbers, but nothing that screamed elite. In 2023, for example, he played 16 games but started only 6, logged 46 tackles, 2 picks, and a forced fumble. Not bad, but not exactly what we expected to replace a legend like Simmons. Even ESPN threw shade, calling our secondary a major concern after Simmons left, ranking our roster 31st out of 32 teams heading into 2024. Seriously, Broncos country, that kind of talk fires up any true fan, but we all know football ain't played on paper. It's played on the field, and Brandon Jones is proving every doubter wrong. He's not just silencing critics, he's writing a brand new chapter in Broncos defensive history. So let's dive into his journey and see how this guy's becoming a key piece of our defensive scheme. And hey, drop a comment below. Who already has a Jones jersey ready for game day? Let's talk about it. Before we get into what Jones is doing now, let's take a step back and meet the man behind the helmet. Brandon Jones was born on April 2, 1998 in Nacogdoches, Texas, a small town more known for its quiet streets than NFL stars, but even as a kid he had that something special. At Nacogdoches High School, he was a beast in football and track. In his senior year, he racked up 124 tackles, 16 tackles for loss, 2 picks, and was named District 16-5A Defensive Player of the Year and USA Today's Texas Defensive Player of the Year. The guy was a straight-up phenom. When it came time for college, Jones was one of the top safeties in the country. Scout.com had him ranked number 1 at his position. He had offers from Alabama, LSU, Baylor, Oregon, but chose the University of Texas, where he played with future. Broncos' P.J. Locke and Caden Stearns. In 4 years with the Longhorns, he totaled 233 tackles, 4 interceptions, 11 pass breakups, and earned second-team All-Big 12 honors in 2019. He was consistent even while battling injuries like a nagging ankle sprain that sidelined him for 4 games in his junior year. But he bounced back strong, showing serious heart. In 2020, Jones was drafted by the Miami Dolphins in the 3rd round, 70th overall. He came in with the tough task of filling Minkah Fitzpatrick's shoes, but never quite became the guy. In Miami, he had some great moments, like leading the team with 76 tackles and 5 sacks in 2021, but a major ACL injury in 2022 slowed him down big time. He returned in 2023 as a backup, and a lot of people thought that was it, just an average player. Broncos country, do you think he was ready to shine all along, or did he just need a new stage? Drop your take in the comments. Now let's get to the good stuff. What's going down in 2024 and why Brandon Jones is being called a potential NFL elite. When he signed with Denver, he had to battle P.J. Locke, Caden Stearns, and J.L. Skinner for a starting spot. But Coach Sean Payton didn't hesitate. Jones and Locke were named the starting safety duo to open the season, and man, what a great call that was. Jones played 16 games in 2024, starting 15, and led the team with a whopping 115 tackles, 79 solo. That's insane for a safety. He also logged 3 interceptions, 74 return yards, 10 pass breakups, 1 forced fumble, and 1 recovery. Those aren't just good numbers, they're historic. Know who the last Broncos safety was to post at least 100 tackles and 3 INTs. In a season, the legend himself, Steve Atwater, back in 1995. That's right, Broncos country, Jones is making history and drawing comparisons to a Hall of Famer. One game that really showed his impact, September 22nd, 2024 versus the Bucs. He picked off Baker Mayfield and returned it 37 yards to set up a score, and recovered a fumble forced by cornerback Riley Moss, sealing a 26-7 win. Another big one? November 24th against the Raiders, he snagged a pick from Gardner Minshew and returned it 37 yards to set up a TD. And in the December 15th showdown with the Colts, he picked off Anthony Richardson, led the team with 9 tackles, and broke up 3. Passes, the dude is everywhere on the field, and it's not just on the field where he's shining. Pro Football Focus, PFF, is ranking Jones as the 6th best safety in the NFL for 2024, with top marks in coverage, tackling, and overall impact. PFF analyst Jonathan Macri said Jones is just one step away from being considered elite in 2025. And Broncos country, when PFF talks, we listen. These guys live and breathe analyzing every single play. So what do you think? Is Jones already elite, or does he need another season to lock down that status? Drop your thoughts below. Broncos country, Jones's success isn't happening in a vacuum. The Broncos defense in 2024 has been absolutely insane, leading the NFL with 63 sacks and making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks. Players like Pat Surtain II, Zach Allen, and Nick Bonito, all pros, came back stronger than ever, and the addition of rookie Jody Barron, a first-round pick in the 2025 draft, added even more versatility. But Jones and P.J. Locke formed a safety duo that's pure poison. They're physical, fast, and don't let anything slip by. The craziest part? The Broncos caught everyone off guard in 2024 after a rough 2023 season, including that humiliating 70-20 loss to the Dolphins, where Jones, by the way, was on the other side. Nobody expected us to make the playoffs with a 10-7 record. But the defense, with Jones at the center, flipped the script. And now, heading into 2025 with the Philadelphia Eagles as the reigning champs, analysts are saying the Broncos could have the best defense in the league. Broncos country, are you feeling this hype? Who do you think will be our defensive MVP this year? Jones, Surtain, or someone else? Let me know in the comments. Broncos country, at just 27 years old, Brandon Jones is in the prime of his career, and his contract with the Broncos runs through 2026. With $11 million guaranteed out of a $20 million total, he's already proving to be one of the best bargains in the NFL. If he keeps playing like this, you can bet he's going to sign a fat contract when this deal is up. Imagine Jones finishing his career here, becoming an orange legend like Atwater or Simmons. Dream? Maybe. But this guy is showing he's got the potential. And the best part? He seems to love being part of Broncos country. When he signed with the team, he posted on X, formerly Twitter, Denver, LFG. Let's freaking go. This guy's bought into our vibe, and that makes all the difference. He's even talked about how impressed he was with the Broncos' defense's resilience after that 70-point game in 2023. He saw the team's potential and wanted in. And man, he's delivering. Broncos country, now's your time to shine. In. The comments tell me, what was your favorite Brandon Jones moment in 2024? Was it that interception against Mayfield, the fumble recovery against the Bucs, or another play that stood out? And more. Do you think Jones and Locke will keep being the best safety duo in the NFL in 2025? I'm waiting for your answers because here it's all about that Denver Broncos passion. And hey, if you're as hyped as I am, don't forget to share this video with your crew who are also Broncos country. Let's spread that orange energy everywhere. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now. Hit the bell, because we're bringing way more content your way. Analysis, highlights, and everything that makes a Broncos fan's heart beat faster. Broncos country, Brandon Jones's story with the Broncos is just getting started, but you can already feel this guy is here to stay. He turned doubt into confidence, criticism into praise, and he's paving the way to become one of the NFL's greats. In 2024, he didn't just fill Justin Simmons' shoes, he started building his own legacy. And with the Broncos' defense flying high, 2025 promises to be even more epic. So raise your hand if you believe in Brandon Jones. Let's keep backing this guy and our team because Broncos country never stops. Until next time, folks, let's cheer for another season of Orange Glory, and as always, go Broncos!